Hi, I'm Mark Oxlade. I work in ABB and I carry out the work with the Robotics Welding Division, and today we'll do some tests and trials with Weld Guide 3. So the challenge in industry with most materials is there are gaps, whether it's by stack-up tolerances or deviation through thermal influence of the welding. The robotic device needs to track very accurately where the two pieces meet. Today, the capability of seam tracking enables general industry to track difficult joints that previously couldn't be done before, or moreover, heavy industry or automotives could afford these kinds of capabilities. They're now far more cost effective and far more capable. Weld Guide 3 does this very accurately. It uses impedance to track into the root of the joint. So what we have here is two 1/2-inch plates. There's no gap at the start of the joint, and there's a 4mm gap up the end here, as you can see. Now, we're simulating the tracking at the moment, and it's actually going to the programmed point, which is about 1/2 inch out in fresh air, not in the root of the joint itself. In a minute, we'll be switching on the arc, and the tracking will begin, and the impedance will be controlling the arc to keep it into the root of the joint. So you can clearly see here, the final path point is a good 1/2 inch off. What you're seeing is the arc is oscillating from left to right. It's tracking from the two faces, using the impedance to keep it centrally tracked in the root of the joint. So here we have the samples for the 1/2 inch steel. You can see the program point in the beginning, how we tracked along the end to the gap that's opened up to 4mm, and we've successfully tracked the whole length of the weld. From the demonstration, you can clearly see that we track the joint. Now, we're using impedance. This is far more stable, far more reliable than just volts or just amps. It keeps the arc directly in the root of the joint, giving you very accurate penetration control and even welding. The evolution of this seam tracking now makes a reliable process. This is a competitive product, it's very capable, it's cost effective, it opens up the possibilities for you to automate robotic welding with joints that don't stay in the same place. This tool solves those problems.